Can you tell what this is? Do you know what it's used for? Well, come with us today as we learn all about predators. Among the animals that live in water, many of them eat other animals. In the oceans, probably the animal that's most famous for eating other animals is the shark. A lot of people think that sharks are bad animals or that they're the enemy of other animals, and that's really not true. Despite all the movies that play them as vicious feeders, they're not. Sharks really eat only what they need, as do other animals. In nature, there's really very little waste. What a shark doesn't eat, another animal will come by and eat usually the rest of it. Not all predators have large teeth like the shark, though. The starfish is an animal that eats other animals without the use of teeth at all. What they will do quite often is eat things like clams. They'll grab them and by secreting a special chemical, make the clam relax its muscles and open up, and then it will go in and eat the clam without really using big teeth at all. A freshwater fish that's famous for eating other animals is the red-bellied piranha. It appears as an unsuspecting predator because it's not a very vicious-looking animal. It's very hard to see its teeth. But it feeds in schools, large groups of fish. Many fish live in schools, partly for safety, because they can see other animals coming to eat them when they have many eyes looking in different directions. And many fish that eat other animals will live in schools and attack at once. Quite often, piranha will not just eat fish, and other aquatic animals will also eat mammals that come into the water, even big ones, sometimes as large as cattle. They can strip the meat off of animals by use of their teeth and by living in schools. At the beginning of the show, you saw this picture. Maybe you knew what it was, but you weren't certain what it was used for. Well, before we go into that, let's think some about what we've learned about predators. Predators are animals that have to eat other animals in order to make a living. But just because they kill other animals, it does not mean that they're bad guys. Animals have to eat in order to stay alive. Some animals eat plants, and other animals have to kill other animals. In a natural system, animals do not usually kill more than they need to survive. Man is probably the most successful predator of all. Some of the predators we've seen today include mammals like the big cats, and birds like the birds of prey, also fish, and reptiles and amphibians, and even insects and other invertebrates. One of the other invertebrates is a spider, and this is a spider web. Now, a spider web is where a spider can make its home, but it's also where it can catch its food. Usually, it will weave the web in between the branches of a tree or the leaves on a bush and wait for an insect to fly into it, and then it will swallow the insect. So the next time you come to the zoo, be sure to look for the predators that you've seen today, because now you know all about predators.